Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dinda Rofiqotun Nikmah, number 2006011110069. Now I will present about Irfani Islamic Epistemology. The first I will tell you about description for Irfani Islamic Epistemology. Epistemology. The word Irfani comes from Arabic, namely the masdar form of the word arafa, which means to know. Occurs with the words marfu or wisdom and ma'rifat knowledge. In Sufis, al-Irfani means al-kasif and al-ilham. In terms of its meaning, it can be seen that the Irfani knowledge system is a knowledge where the source of knowledge is intuition. A knowledge is obtained directly without intermediaries and proving process. Knowledge is created in the heart and shot away after the heart has been cleansed through the process of mujahada and spiritual process, so that the curtain covering the heart against the truth can be opened. Next, a definition. Number 1. Irfani epistemology is a way of obtaining knowledge based on kasif, or the closure of the secrets of God's reality, and obtained by the method of thinking if spiritual. Number 2. Irfani epistemology is gaining knowledge by relying on inner experience. Number 3. Irfani epistemology is a way of acquiring knowledge that is closer to intuition, or intuition close to spiritual. Next, method of thinking. Irfani knowledge is based on kasif. Therefore, Irfani knowledge is not obtained based on analysis or logic, but by spiritual cultivation. Irfani knowledge is obtained by at least 3 stages. Number 1, preparation. Number 2, reception. And number 3, disclosure. Number 1, about preparation. To be able to receive the abundance of knowledge, or kasif, a salik or spiritual path traveler must complete the spiritual ladder. To be able to receive the abundance, there are at least 7 stages that must be followed to get to the high class level or peak. The 7 stages are 1. Hypertension, 2. Waro, 3. Zuhud, 4. Fakir, 5. Passion, 6. Resignation, and 7. Pleases. Next, number 2, about reception. In the study of Mahdiasti philosophy, at this stage a person will get the reality of one's own consequences or mushahada as a known object. And number 3, disclosure. This stage is the last stage of the process of attaining Irfani knowledge, where mystical knowledge is interpreted and expressed to other through speech or writing. And the last, strength and weakness for Irfani Islamic Epistemology. Number 1, strength. Knowledge that comes from the intuition of mushahada and mukashafah is closer to the truth than sense that is extracted from rational and rational arguments. And weaknesses, it can only be enjoyed by a handful of people who are able to reach a high level of self-purification. Apart from that, Irfani is also very subjective because it's based on individual human experience. Okay, finally my presentation ended, and thank you for your attention. Don't forget to keep the spirit and always be positive. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.